Well, hello there. It is Good Times with Nigel here in the city of Foolcraft, bringing you another Foolcraft episode. Is that good? Is that good, everyone? Did I fulfill my obligation to the government that I do my intro in a posh accent? Are we good? Okay, good, because I'm never going to do that again. I am so bad at accents. What you guys heard will never be heard again, and I apologize about your ears. There's nothing I can do about it, but you know, I feel sorry for you, and I feel really bad. I really do. Oh man. Anyway, guys, welcome back to Foolcraft. It is great to be back because we have not been on the server for a little while as we wound down season 5 and started on season 6, but it's good to be back. And the first thing I'd like to do is slide on over to the post box and see, there we go. We got paid a nice 200 full bucks. Pat's ghost. Oh my gosh, Pat's here to haunt me for the rest of my life. Oh, okay, that's scary. I'm just gonna slide on out of that DM. Oh, that's so bad. Oh my gosh. And is the suit? Yeah, suit up and must wear your government prepared suit and do the intro in a posh accent. I was wondering, like, did I just do that intro and not have to do it because the rules have changed? No, they're still in effect. And it looks like we have some brand new jobs here at the Bulletin. And that's Good Samaritan, Fly on the Wall, and I think Heidi Hall's the same, and Road to Justice. So we can take a look at those a little bit later. But of course, we are still working on the bank to make that huge payday. So coming out the doors here, we've got our bank. Oh, wow, I'm hovering and I'm flying and I didn't even realize it. Anyway, we got the bank and I think we've done a good job. I think we've got the detail established. I'm really pleased with it. I hope you guys are. And things that need improving. Let's kind of go through the laundry list of things that need improving on this build. So first thing, up here, we need some kind of details, like maybe like a dollar bill, or maybe that's where we put the bank's name, things like that. You guys totally voted for Fool's Bank, or Fool's Gold, I think it was. And then this area right here, it's a location for a door, of course, and we need a door. So maybe molasses doors can aid us in making us a better door in this location. Now, before we head on inside, what we need to work on is this railing coming across here. We need to beef up this section so it's a little bit thicker and then make a little archway. I think that'd look nice. Also, this segment right here, I don't know what to do right there. Maybe you guys could help me. Like, hashtag bank side, and you could say, do this, Scar, and I'd do it. Because I'm not sure what to do right there. And then on the back side, there's still quite a bit of work to do here. We still need to work on the chisel and bits. Well, that's a lamppost. We need to work on the details around the window on this side, and just work on the back a little bit. Now, if we slide on inside here, you'll notice we have a delightful dirt floor. And as much as I love dirt, we got to get that out of here. So I have a vision of maybe marble and or quartz. If we can't find marble, we could totally do quartz. And with that, what I want to do is I want to add those like lines that we kind of got a little taste of in the first season of Foolcraft. And I'd like to do that. It's very kind of like 1920s marble design. I think that would be a really nice thing. We could put that along here, cut that all around to make that look really fancy. As for the walls, don't know what I want to do there, but I know we can come up with something nice today. And then there's the roof, the biggest glaring issue of the entire bank. There is no roof. Rain will make our dollars soggy, and we must fix that. But other than that, like, I totally think this is good. We do need to make some window panes for these ones, and, well, actually put a window there. Oh, no. It's Pat again. Pat, seriously, Pat. Like, I didn't mean to kill you, Pat. I mean, I barely know how to play vanilla Minecraft. I've been playing it since 2010, and mod is just a whole new wonderland, and I didn't mean to vein mine the whole street and kill you. I feel so bad about Pat, and look at Paul here. Paul's actually got a beak. Paul, you grew your beak back. I'm so proud. I'm a proud Scar right now. Oh boy, Pat is, that's a bit scary. But I'd like to take a look before we start out at this amazing new build here by the one, the only, Rin Diggity Dog. And this, of course, is a division of the Big Cheese Corp, Pam's Kitchen. Oh, I love it. Like, he did a fantastic job. Like, the build, everything is so awesome. Like, all that stuff's really cool. My absolute favorite thing is the idea of creating this, like, really industrial looking lighting system. Like, that's genius. I love it. Oh my gosh, Ren, that is beyond fantastic. Yeah, I love that. Anyway, let's head on inside. I'm being sucked away, Ren. Help. I want to go in the big cheese. Ooh, hello. Is that the fire hydrant sucking me in? I love this fire hydrant. I think Iskall did these. These are amazing. Oh, I love them. Oh my gosh, what is that? Oh my gosh, wait. This is literally a tractor beam. We're literally being sucked in. We're being sucked into that place. Oh my gosh. This is like, I don't know. These are like the things that haunt me in my dreams, like the It clown. I kind of feel like he lives in that little space, and he's sucking me slowly in. Oh my gosh, these are the things of horrors. I don't even watch that movie, but my friends think it's funny to send me pictures and memes from it, and I don't appreciate it. I don't. I'm working against the current. No, I'm a big cheese customer, and I want to go in. Excuse me, rats. I just need to get through the door. Okay, I think it's done. I think it's done. There's literally a current out there sucking you into that build. That is the scariest thing ever. Oh my gosh. That thing is literally going to give me a seizure, and I don't want to relive that part of my life anymore. That was terrible. We're not going to look in that direction anymore. But this is the big cheese. Let's focus on what's awesome here. Well, not that that's not awesome. It's just incredibly scary and haunting, but that is kind of amazing how they made that flash. I think Etho did that. I'm way behind on Foolcraft videos at the moment. This place is amazing. Look, I just love this lighting system. Like Ren, that is so cool. Anyway, this place is amazing. This is for all the hipsters of the server to come hang out, enjoy your foods and things like that. So let's pop up here, and I think, is this the cash register? No, that's not the cash register. Oh, ho, ho, ho. There's the big cheese. All right, we're gonna drop a nice 100 in there. There we go. Let's get all of the big cheeses. Happy, wonderful meals. Oh man, we're just like gonna sell this place out. We are gonna sell out the big cheese Happy Meal headquarters. Ooh, Steam. Oh, we ran out of money. Okay, well that's good. I'm really, really pleased with that. Yeah, that's fantastic. We almost sold them out. Oh man, I don't know. I love this place. It's just got a good feeling. You just want to like come in here, relax, kick back, enjoy the blinds. Those are really cool. Anyway, Ren, you did a fantastic job. Absolutely loving this. Seriously, that place is so scary. We're gonna have to investigate. We're gonna have to investigate. Yeah, it truly does. It sucks you in. Now open. Tell your family. I don't think I will. I don't think I will. For sale. Hello, sale. I appreciate sales. Hey, wait. I have $36. Is that kind of like a new customer inaugural order? Well, I like that a lot, and I think I'm gonna take some cobwebs. Actually, I feel like I'm stealing. I feel like I stole a cobweb, and I feel bad now. Do I feel bad? This thing did, like, give me a headache. A beach terrarium? I want a beach terrarium. Okay. I think, wait, is that food? Oh, no, that's items of plenty. I don't even know what this is. No, look, I think it's like $30. Like, it's inaugural, like, hey, come on into the big rainbow shop that gives everyone a headache. Oh, man, that place is crazy. Oh man, I love Foolcraft. I love these builds. I love the fools. This place is awesome. All right, let's get busy. Okay, that was lag. I'm sorry. I just made you all dizzy now. I feel bad now. I've given you guys a headache from looking at that place. I made you dizzy by flipping the camera all around. I hope you forgive me. Teleport into my base, and what do I find? Pat the Pigeon watching me ever so. I will not be intimidated in my own home. Welcome back, guys. And before we get any further, I just want to say that it has been a couple days since I did the intro at the beginning there. That is because Hermitcraft got to be a little overwhelming getting some of the stuff done, and it takes a long time to start out a season on Hermitcraft. A lot of resources need to be gathered, and it's kind of cut into my Foolcraft time, but we're back and we're ready to roll. And one of the things that I want to take a look at is Molasses Doors. What I love about Molasses Doors is it's a mod that ever evolves, right? I remember when it first came out, it was very limited. And I mean, there was like one door. And look at this, look at the vast quantity of stuff. But the best thing about it is the door factory. So I want to build a door factory and kind of experiment on what we can do for the front of the bank. I've got some ideas with chisel and bits for frames, but I'd like to have a functional door. Welcome back to the new base and taking a look at our Tesla coil, and there's still so much work we still have to do in here, but what we're here for is our door factory. So let's set that guy down, and I've grabbed some material. So a block of gold. Now this is simple, and one of the reasons I love this version of gold is that it's very simple. A lot of these are way too overly complicated. Now there's like stars, and I mean, decoratively they look nice, but I like to have things that are a little bit more subtle. They're a little more useful for like wide scale building. So this is the best option in that. And then basalt's an easy kind of black block to achieve. And that's really good for, you know, just like framing up things and stuff. So jumping in this thing, there's so many great options here. We got the movement. Look at all the different movement types. I mean, volt, heck yeah, let's try that. And then sound type, we got all sorts of great things in here. Jail door, I think we're gonna go with that one. And if we move over to materials, let's see what we want. I think I'm gonna go like this. I'm just curious what this looks like. Let's just throw that out there and see. I don't think that's exactly what, no, okay, that's definitely not what we want. We need some glass. So let's go grab ourselves a piece of glass. Grab that, beautiful, wonderful, awesome. And then we'll slide on over here. Now, I don't know what things are compatible with this, but there is one glass that I did find that's an absolute beautiful thing, and it is from Botania, and I don't know how to make Botania work. It is a nightmare. Botania is a nightmare for me, so I don't know if we're going to do that, but it is such a cool glass. Really simple, but it is opaque glass, so you can see instantly, oh, that's glass. Where sometimes, like for this, if it wasn't for these little dots, you wouldn't even know if it was glass. Oh, hey, that is, ooh, I like that. I don't think it would work for the actual door, the lead in there, but I like it. What if we took this right here, this design, and we put it down in this portion right there? So I think all we need to do is go a boom. Oh, we need a little bit of bam. Actually, that goes here. And then one block of glass. Now, this is just an option that we can do for the door going into the bank. I may still just chisel and bit a door, but I think this would be fun to actually have some kind of functionality for it. So let's drop this one down. Ooh, that is a good door right there. I like the gold. I like the dark trim and then the glass at the top. So these are options. Let's pack everything up, head on over, and at least start chiseling, bitting the doorway and getting ahead on that. We can still continue to think about our door option. Welcome back to the city, and let's get building. So first thing we need to do, we need to build the frame of the door. Next thing, we're gonna head on inside and start working on the interior. There's Badakin. We'll do the floor, we'll get that all sorted out, and then the roof line. We'll take this design right here, and we're gonna send it all the way to this side, so keeping with that kind of half triangle shape. And we might do something similar right here, and then maybe meeting it in the middle. We'll figure that out as we go along. So first thing we need to do, we need to work on the trim. Now, I was just over here playing around with it. I was trying all these different little shapes. I was trying this one, I was trying that one, and then if I go back here, see, I was trying these designs. How do I not do that? I have no idea what's going on. And how come I can't break this material? I don't know, something just feels different about chisel and bits. I've tried to like break down the material, but I have to go back to the chisel to do that. I thought you could do that with the bits. I don't know. Something just feels different about chisel and bits right now. And I don't know what it is, and it's driving me crazy. There we go. So let's run this guy all the way up, okay? Because I did quite a bit of testing, and I think I understand what I want to do. So working within the same block space, we're going to take these little pieces, we're going to run them all the way together like so, and I hope to use the papers, right? The mirror or the negative to their fullest extent here. It's something that I just never used a lot of, actually, and I like to use them just a little bit more. See, right there. Shouldn't I be able to just, like, connected material, push that back? Why do I have to go over to the chisel? For the life of me, I didn't feel like this had to be a thing. I don't know. Maybe it has. Maybe I've just completely lost my mind, which is a possibility, which is a great possibility. Okay. So I think that's good. I wanted to shave off that to about 3 blocks, and I think that looks far nicer than it had. Just maybe a little bit too thick. So I'm pleased with that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to thicken this up a little bit. Well, maybe not that. That was a little much. No, that's still a little much. There we go. And I'm going to add 1 block on top. Awesome. And then swooping on over to our draw your regions once again. And then I'm going to take the gold and I'm going to send that all the way up. Whoa, not that. Clearly not that. Oh my gosh. There we go. Fantastic. Now we just need to add 1 more block up there. because we weren't coordinated enough to get it. Awesome. So that is the corner piece. So we'll of course replicate that on this side, and we'll have the door in the center. Now, of course, we should still have enough room in the center. That's why I have like 1 block as kind of like measuring it out to make sure I don't overstep into this block space. So in case we do want to do the molasses doors, we still have those options available to us. So let's take our line tool, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to go in the center. I'm going to go right there. I don't think I like that as much. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here like that, and over there with a spacing of 1 in the center. Looks far nicer. Yeah, that looks better. That looks much nicer. And then of course we can detail these pieces with a single bit. So let's say we go like this on either end, and then we go up, let's go up 3 blocks. There we go, 3 pixels upwards, and then replicate that on the top. So that's 1, 2, well, I think that's okay. Technically I didn't actually count. My cursor just started bouncing around and I just kind of guessed. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. So last thing we need to do for this piece is do something here at the top. So if we expand this out a little bit like that. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Something's wrong with Chisel and Bits, and I can't explain what it is. I really wonder if it's like my imagination or if I've like failed at something. Like every time I want to chop a bit, I got to go back to the chisel, but I thought you could do that as long as it was the same material. I don't know. Something's off. You guys are going to have to let me know. Okay. That right there is what we want to do. We just need to fill in this piece with glass. And other than that, I like that a lot. I'm going to replicate that design over on the other side. Oh, I think I made a scar fail here. I had my chisel bag and it was full, and I was trying to delete just the factory block, and I deleted the entire bag. And that was a lot of chisel blocks. That was a lot of things that we still need back at the main base. And of course, a lot of different chisel pieces for the bank. What do you think of the right and the left frame of the door? I think they look okay. I think there's maybe some stuff we can do potentially with the gold. Sometimes I feel like it might be a little too overpowering, so we'll kind of adjust it as we move forward. The door in the center is more of a test. So let's walk over there now, and you can see this little gap in between there. Just that little sliver of light is really kind of driving me crazy. And then when we open, like, it looks cool. Like, we'll do a piece up at the top to, cover that up, but I don't know. I'm leaning more and more towards just making a custom chisel and bit door. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. So moving up to the top here, let's see if we can find, if I have it on me. There we go. So I'm just kind of using these guys as to determine how high I want these P's to go. So let's go from, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a custom door. As much as I love this and we're going to be able to use the molasses doors in the future inside the bank, I think on the outside we're going to have to go with a custom door because it's the only way we can make that that doorknob. It's going to be amazing, so let's do it. So this will give us a little bit more freedom. So I think I'm going to start the design right there, and we'll send that out about 3 blocks. So if we hover up in the air here, and then maybe we take these going inwards, so that's a spacing of 3 on either end. And it's quite a skill to nail these shots when your jetpack is like losing altitude on you. You're like moving down ever so slightly, and you're also like trying to manage like trying to hit the chisel. There we go, and cut. See, maybe I don't know anything about chisel and bits, but I didn't think you had to go to the chisel to knock out that piece. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's looking good. I want to scale this back, of course. Like, this is ridiculous. So let's scale that back. There we go. So cut those down, and then let's jump up here and let's take out our draw your regions, and we'll click right there and we'll send that up to the top. It didn't work. Do that one more time. There we go. Okay, that's looking pretty cool. It definitely needs a lot more detail. So things we could do is send another line going across, or maybe we can go like, see, it's really difficult to hit those marks when you're going up like that. Something like that. If I switch back over here to cut that piece out. So something like that on either end would look really cool too. Maybe thicken the bottom piece just a little bit by maybe 1 more pixel. And then let's start working on that door. Nailed it. I think that came out really well. I like the decorative detail at the top. Both sides are symmetrical and looking super fancy. We'll grab those blocks. So like I mentioned, I don't think we're going to go with molasses this time. We're going to probably do that in the interior with the vault. But for now, we're going to make our own. So let's go over here to the draw regions. And I'm going to level with you guys. Sometimes I'm so dyslexic, I forgot if it's the right or left that door's open. I think it'll swing this way. And we'll work it on this angle. I don't know about you guys, but I'm cursed when it comes to that. And I've been like that my entire life. I always have to like double check if it's the right or left. I mean, it's something you live with. It's fine. Like, you know, you just make the best of it. But sometimes like simple things like that, like it just doesn't quite compute in my brain. It's so frustrating at times. But anyway, let's run these guys all the way up to the top. So we just clear that piece right there. And then we can send this line all the way across. And we'll need to shave off, oh, that was a misfire. We need to shave off a little, wow, a lot of misfires today. There we go. And then we'll cut off that piece. But I think that's a good frame for the door and we'll have it opened. And it's kind of unique in terms of not just a 2-high door, not even a 3-high door, but it's got a unique height. So we'll come up with a unique design. Definitely we'll have the dollar bill handle. So I think that'll be a fun little touch to it. But yeah, give me a few minutes. Let's make some magic happen. Welcome back and look at that fancy door. Let's jump in there and get some detailed looks here. So we've got the top portion built up there. We've got the main door set up. And of course, like, look at that money symbol. Now it's not 100% perfect and I'm gonna throw it out to you. If you can think of a better way of making a money symbol, send it to me on Twitter, send it to me on the Discord, get your chisel and bits going. That's the best I could do, but I think it looks adequate. It looks nice. And I think this one over here looks okay too. Got a little like doorknob there. It'd almost be nice to make like a little line going across here, but we'll think about that, or a doormat or something in that spot. I tried a lot of different designs. I think this one was probably my favorite. And you know, that, like, I think that's a solid S right there. Maybe we could do that in this little spot right here. But it was way too big for the actual door. That just would have overpowered it. So I think that is adequate. Like I said, if you have any better ideas, let me know. But let's move up to the top of the roof here. And we need to take this thing right here and send it all the way down. That's going to be quite the project there. Let me take a quick sleep here. Watch how fast I can sleep. Watch this. Bam. Done. That was the fastest sleep ever. But anyway, so yeah, I think this will look really, really cool once we get this all the way across. Now, there are a few things we still need to do. This side doesn't have a window. We don't have the little details around the windows here, and we need the column pieces also. And then this decorative molding needs to go all the way down. So that's going to be quite a challenge. So give me some time here. Well, actually, it's going to be instant for you, but I'm going to be right back. My poor little fingers are going to hurt after this, but it's going to be so worth it. Welcome back, and we now have ourselves a super fancy roof line. Let's zoom in here and take a look at some of the details. Actually, hold on. Before we do that, this portion right here, I'm still stuck on what I want to do here. I've come up with a bunch of different things like a giant dollar bill, maybe the bank's name, or things along those lines. I haven't come up with anything. So, I don't know, if you guys could come up with something cool to put there, definitely let me know. And let's take a look at the roof. So this is what we've got so far, and I think it's looking pretty darn awesome. We've got the kind of tar piece that goes across here. Doesn't it look like an old-fashioned kind of like tar roof thing that you see like maybe in an old city or something? And it also gives a really great contrast between all the white up here. There was just way too much, so I'm really happy with the way that looks, especially way up here above. I just think that really frames up this portion of the roof really well. I was going to do that piece that kind of met up with this portion here, and I thought, you know what, it's unnecessary. It's really unnecessary. Coming on down, we've got the moldings going across on all the different directions, and of course, I set the windows up. These windows were not right. For some reason, I could not copy these pieces of the window, like this little square right here, onto this section. So I had to rebuild all of these. So I don't know why. Some reason I don't have a block that I use there that, you know, after I deleted the bag. So I had to like replenish everything, and something's in those pieces that's not in that one. And I don't know which it is, but yeah, really, really pleased with that. But if we head on inside the bank now, it's time to add a floor. It's time to add a floor and finish this off in here. So what do we do? Like, what is the design that we need to achieve in here? That's a good question. I know we're not going to get it all flushed out, but we need a floor. I wanted marble. Really wanted marble. We used it in prior seasons, but I don't know if it's obtainable in the natural world generation. I don't believe it is. So I don't have any ways of getting it. So I think we're going to be stuck with quartz, but that's okay. That's okay. I've also considered like a dark oak would be really nice, really great contrast. But when you think of a bank, you think of a grand marble floor. So yeah, we don't have that. So we're going to do our best to get that going and mimic marble. And we need to make some designs in the floor that make it unique. Also, I'd like to do some columns going up on these corners here and then frame up these doors a little bit better. So let me go get some quartz, make one last look to see if we can find any marble. Unfortunately, I can't find any marble. It's a bit of a shame, really, because I think it would have looked really nice in here. So I was playing around with a few things. So this is your standard quartz right here. And then this is the big tile from Chisel. So I was thinking about going with this one. Then I remembered when I do chisel and bit, of course, because that's what we are going to do eventually, we're going to get those lines. So that's a bit of an unfortunate thing. That's my biggest frustration with chisel and bits. I'm sure there's no way around it, but man, when you have a really cool, like seamless texture like that, and you get the line when you chisel, it's like, that's rough. But anyway, so what I want to do is I want to cover this entire floor in quartz and then start maybe adding some kind of black lines through it to really make it look like maybe a 1920s marble floor. So I think that'd look really great. There is one thing I wanted to ask you guys is I remember that there was a mod that was like a block switcher, right? And you didn't have to like break the block. You could just switch each block as you went across. That'd be so cool and easy just to like whip this all in here. But I don't know what mod that is. So if you know what it is, let me know in the comments. I'd like to take a look at that mod in the future, and I got no idea which one it is. So let me replace all this and then we'll start working on them details. No. We got a big problem here, guys. I accidentally vein mined the floor and the walls, the columns, the doorway we just made. No, I don't even know what to do. Okay, I need to focus and repair this as best I can. I literally broke the bank and I don't know what to do at this point. I really messed it up. So I'm at a loss of words at the moment here. I had the floor done and I did not like it. I removed the entire perimeter all the way around it so it wasn't touching anything. And I vein mined it. Everything was fine. There was about 3 or so blocks in a corner, like right here, that didn't get vein mined with the rest of it. I hit it, and it wiped the entire facade out. I don't know if it was attached to here. I don't know what happened. I cleared the perimeter around there. Maybe it was this dirt block because there was still a quartz block here, but there wasn't one there. There was this row quartz block here, but I don't know. But it all came crumbling down. And a little bit devastated. The amount of work that went into this, the countless hours. I mean, I've spent 4 hours already working on it. And yeah, to lose that is really bad. So I've gathered up as much as I could in this box here, a few in that box. And somehow I guess I'm going to have to piece this back together. I don't even know if it's possible. I guess you could put some of this back together. Is this Legos? I don't really know. This is like when you're a kid and you're really happy with a Lego design or a Lincoln Logs house, and your older brother throws it to the floor and it crumbles in pieces and you get really sad. And like that, an hour and a half later, we have completely reassembled the bank like a Lego. This brought back memories of broken Legos, connects and puzzles smashed, and I'm feverishly trying to put them back together. Man, I panicked. Like, I'll admit, I was panicking hard there, but at least we got everything back together. The door was like quite a bit of pieces that had to go together, but everything worked out in the end. We got the door reassembled, and man, come on, guys. That door's amazing, right? Especially our little dollar bill symbol there, I think is very nice. The floor is not done yet, but I had to wrap up because I don't have any more time to make the video today. But the interior is almost done. We're going to come in here. We're going to chisel a bit. We're going to add bolts and all sorts of cool stuff in here. It's going to be amazing. And I think this place will look really cool. I still have this issue with chisel and bits. Say we take out, where's my quartz? All right, I have my quartz here. I want to take a chunk out. I can't do it. I can't. Why is that? Like, I don't get it. Say I go like this. I put down a fresh block, right? Fresh block. Let me grab out its corresponding chisel bits, and I'm going to take a big chunk out. Boom, big chunk out. I can't do any more. That's the only chunk that I can take out. What is going on? Hashtag chisel help. I need chisel help. So let me know if there's anything that I could do to fix that, because this makes everything 100 times harder. I could probably have gotten the floor done, but with this way, I can't. And I don't know what's going on. But got the windows looking a little bit fresher in here. I think that's looking nice. But Pat the Pigeon's there doing Pat the Pigeon things, looking super fancy. But there we go, guys. I very much hope you enjoyed today as we finished the exterior of the bank, freshened up the interior, broke the bank, rebuilt it, and it's looking even better. So until next time, this has been Good Times with Scar, and I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos, and if you believe the video deserved a rating, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you later, and don't forget to subscribe, because you may just become Scarred for life.